ever since I binge watched the shit out of Game of Thrones, I've just have so many topics. I have so many things to talk about for Game of Thrones. And one of them was, of course, Joffrey. Now, before I got into Game of Thrones, everybody's like, oh my god, Joffrey's such an asshole. He's a dick. This guy is the most evil person ever. And we know the actor actually wasn't Batman Begins. He was a little kid. But as I watched and I caught up to season 6, I'm like, yeah, Joffrey was a little douchebag. He was a little dick, but this Ramsay Bolton, oh my god, this guy is terrible. This guy is such an asshole. And I want to, Super Nerd 81, you said this. You said, yeah, Joffrey was a little dick. He was just a kid, honestly. But Ramsay, Lord Bolton, dude, that guy's already matured, and this guy knows how to torture. This guy knows how to. He's already a trained killer. Oh my god, this is a terrible human being. So the question to you guys who are Game of Thrones fans like I am, who's worse? Is it Joffrey or is it Ramsay? That's actually Ramsay. Who's worse, man? Lord Bolton or Joffrey? And honestly, just poor Sansa. Sansa was with both of these two, and honestly, I don't really pity her too much because she's an idiot. I'll do another video on that. She's an idiot for she had lots of chances to leave, honestly. And trusting Littlefinger, come on. So Joffrey, let's talk about Joffrey for a little bit. Joffrey, man, this guy, he definitely was a little powder, a little whiny little bitch. He just, beheading Ned Stark, going back on his word, and not only that, getting Sansa and say, look at, that's your father's head. That's your father's head. Soon your brother's head will be right next to him. Oh my god, I wanted to slap the shit out of this kid. And then, of course, when Tyrion had to fucking buck up and lead the troops because Joffrey was being a little bitch and ran back to his mama, I was like, fuck this kid. And then especially when he insulted Tyrion and poured that wine on his head, he's like, you could be my cupbearer. Look at my I just wanted to slap the shit out of Joffrey. I can't stand Joffrey. Joffrey's a little shit. But what was crazy was hearing about Joffrey is he's not really in the show that long. And not only that, I thought he was going to be the main presence and the main villain, but honestly, no, that's not the case. He comes in, he does his thing, and he gets out. Sure, he's always saying, I am the king. I am the king. You must listen to me, mother. Don't you ever slap me in front of these peasants. I will have you hang. I don't know. It's Joffrey, he's in and out. When he's on the screen, it's golden, but he's not on the screen a lot. He's not one of the main guys. He kind of is, but he kind of not. And of course, he didn't last very long. I was expecting him to last for a while, but he doesn't last very long. Of course, he gets poisoned, and come on, spoilers already. So, come on. So yeah, he gets poisoned, and I loved when he got a poison. He's just grasping for air, looking at his mother. I was like, fuck yeah, dude, die, you little fucker, die. I know. See what Game of Thrones makes me do? So Joffrey was a little shit, man. He's a little shit. I mean, he deserved what came to him. The way he treated Sansa, and not only that, the way he just he was brutal. When he whipped the shit out of the prostitute chicks, I was like, holy shit, man. And he was just like a hotter. Hit a hotter. I was like, god damn, Joffrey, you're such a little fucker, you little fucker, and he died a virgin, thank god. Did he die a virgin? I don't think he had sex with him. I think he died a virgin, little fuck face. You could tell how I don't like Joffrey. But as much as I don't like Joffrey, there's Lord Bolton himself, Ramsay, and the way he fucked over Greyjoy, the way Theron, I believe it was Theron, the way he fucking tortures him, the way he plays with him, his torturing methods, the way he carries himself. I mean, he looks like a troll. He looks like the Green Goblin. I'm just saying. And honestly, he looks like a little fucker that would be in Lord of the Rings. But the way this and then recently, spoiler alert, he kills my girl Asha or Asha, I believe, the wild, the wild thing, the one who was taking care of Bran's brother. Like, I was like, fuck this guy. I loved her, and I was like, she's gonna die. And man, she just comes in and then he just kills her. He just stabs her. I'm like, oh, I fucking hate this guy. And when he does the Sansa as well, he rapes the shit out of Sansa. He has Theron watch. Like, this guy is a real piece of work. He's a real piece of dog shit, honestly. And Greyjoy, like, I didn't like him at all, especially that he betrayed Robb. But when fucking Ramsay gets a hold of him, like, it makes me feel sorry for him again. Like, first of all, this dude chopped his dick off. Come on, guys. He chopped the L weenie off, man. That's a low blow. Ramsay's man card taken away. You do not do that. And then the fucking craziest part is he has Theron, on his little torture little device, and he's eating like what it looks like a fucking big ass schlong, but it's sausage. It's it's pork, and he's like cutting it up and eating. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, and like how rude of me. Like, fuck this guy. This guy gets in your head, and then he fucks you over. And boy, Theron, he says, you're not Theron. Your name is Reek. Isn't that right? Reek. Like, come here, boy. Reek. What did she say? Like, I just can't stand Lord Bolton. Then he kills his dad to become Lord Bolton. And then he feeds his mom, who is not really his mom, but his mom and his brother to the fucking hounds. Like, holy shit, dude. This guy is bad. This guy needs to be headed. No, he needs the slowest pain death anybody can give him. Of course, he has Jon's brother, so I hope Jon fucks that guy up. But this guy's not a pushover. What makes him a better villain and what makes him the most crazy son of a bitch on Game of Thrones is the fact that he is older, that he is a beast. I'll give him that. He knows how to fuck shit up. He knows how to defend himself. He knows how to kill, and that's exactly what he does. He kills. He's Joffrey, but a warrior, and that's not a good thing at all. So, I mean, I give it a Bolton, man. I give it to this son of a bitch. This guy is just a real piece of work, you know what I mean? Real piece of work. And Joffrey, as much as he was a little shit, he could have been so much worse, and he could have been Ramsay's, honestly. And this guy I hope Jon kills the shit out of this dude. Hope he gets the most painful death. I'm pretty sure Theron's gonna kill him. I'm pretty sure Theron's gonna join forces with Jon. But fucking hey, man, like, this guy is just this real piece of son of a bitch work. Like, fucking hey. So I give it a Bolt. I think he's the winner. I win, Theron. I win. So yeah, Reek. So thank you guys for listening. It's just me wanting to talk about these two, because these two are just real fucking assholes, and I can't believe how bad Joffrey was, but I can't believe how bad fucking Bolton was. Like, Bolton's just absolutely terrible. And this guy, man, you watch out. This guy is a storm, man. He's a storm. He's a killing machine. He's gonna hurt a lot more people. I'm afraid. I think he killed. He said he killed the direwolf. He has the rug. I was like, no, fuck this guy. Just saying. I'm getting pissed thinking about and talking about him. So, thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, because more Game of Thrones videos on the way, because I can't get enough of Game of Thrones. Like the video if you like it, and comment below who is the worst. Do you guys think Joffrey was the worst, or do you think Bolton is the worst? And who do you favor more? Do you like Joffrey as the villain, or do you like Bolton as the villain? So, thank you guys. I'm Dan Megadeth's son. Till we talk more King of the North, Game of Thrones. See you guys later.